Delegates of the European Union said the Union is keen to cooperate with Ethiopia in politics and economy. Higher officials of the European Union have discussed with Ethiopian President Sahle-Work Zewde at the National Palace. Belete Tarekeny takes up the story from Addis.
The European Union Commissioner for Home Affairs, Migration and Citizenship, Dimitris Avramopoulos, said to Amara mass media agency, the delegates have made a fruitful discussion with Minister of Foreign Affairs and Minister of Peace, and the channel of communication will open a new chapter in strengthening the relation between Ethiopia and the European Union.
Throughout the last 2 days, I had meetings with the Prime Minister, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Peace, and they were all fruitful and very, very constructive. I can tell you one thing, that a new page in the history of the relations between the European Union and Ethiopia was inaugurated in a spirit of mutual trust, confidence and determination to address together all these big challenges with which we are confronted. You know, the main topics of my portfolio are migration and security. Very soon, within the next days, a dialogue will start between Ethiopia and the European Union in order to adopt a common strategy, both on migration and security.
The Commissioner added that the European Union would like to appreciate the deep reforms being undertaken in Ethiopia following the coming of the new Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Abiy Ahmed. He explained that the European Union needs not only to be pleased about the reforms, but also to support.
I tell you that in Ethiopia, all these deep reforms that are taking place, they will succeed in changing this country to the better. Ethiopia is not just one more country in Africa. It's a leading power. It has behind it a great history, a great tradition, and a great legacy. Most importantly, they have today a strong and wise leadership and a people that really is inspired by a dream to live in a more prosperous country in the future. And Europe is standing by Ethiopia right now. So that was the spirit that prevailed in our relations. I am grateful to the leadership of this country for this excellent, cordial, deep and sincere discussions we had. And I'm very, very optimistic, if not 100% sure, that the future of the relations between Europe and Ethiopia will provide, first of all, to the citizens of Europe and Ethiopia a better future, a deeper cooperation at all levels, in politics, in geopolitics, in culture, in trade, in investments, in economy.
Protocol and Communication Director of the President of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Mr. Ashebr Getnet, on his part said, higher officials of the Union have expressed that the Union needs to cooperate with Ethiopia in politics and economy, and the President has affirmed the Ethiopian government is also eager to collaborate with the European Union too.
The European Union is one of the top or the strategic partner for Ethiopia's development in different areas. So they were citing all these development partners between Ethiopia and European Union. Specifically, as the Commissioner, his specialization is migration, citizen and homeland. They were focusing on the flow of migration from Africa to Europe. And there are a number of agreements signed by as a country Ethiopia and as a continent Africa with European Union to deter the flow of illegal migration to Europe. So they have reviewed all these developments and they have agreed last to develop all this strategic partnership so that the two regions, both Africa and the European Union, can be beneficial.